Luna's Romp by Mazer. Description goes, Celestia agrees to allow Twilight to spend the night at the palace per Luna's request, but as it turns out, the two ponies have other things in mind other than a sleepover. Princess Celestia was enjoying her morning cup of tea when an unexpected knock came from her bedroom doors. Eyebrow-raising in curiosity, she used her magic to unlock the double doors to allow entrance to whomever deemed it so important to interrupt her morning routine. To her surprise, it was none other than her younger sister, Princess Luna. She stepped into the sparsely decorated room, her sapphire eyes squinting against the morning light, with her dark blue mane a tangled mess from having woken up so early. "Luna!" Celestia rose from her couch to talk to her sister. "What brings you here so early? Shouldn't you be sleeping?" Luna tried to cover her yawn with a hoof, but failed. "Yes, She frowned, cleared her throat, and tried again. "Yes, I should be sleeping, but I need to talk to you before Hoof." Celestia led Luna into the bedroom. "May I offer you some tea, sister?" "No," Luna replied stiffly. She paused for a moment, then added, "No, thank you." Celestia smiled. Despite all their hardships, Luna was trying her best to regain her rightful place in the palace. It would take some time for Celestia's younger sister to understand how the world works in this day and age, but she was certain that Luna would get a grasp on things soon enough. "So, what is it I can do for you?" "I wish to request an audience with your student, Twilight Sparkle." Celestia blinked. "You do realize that you don't need my permission for such a meeting?" "Yes, I do. However, it has come to my attention that any time I wish to speak to Twilight in private, you manage to get in the way. It is no fault of your own, sister, but you know how much Twilight looks up to you. If your presence is known, Twilight will rush to your side like a puppy to its master." Celestia furrowed her brow. "I'm not sure I approve of that analogy, but I understand it." She considered for a moment. "But of course, feel free to summon Twilight to the palace, and I will make sure that I remain on the other side of the palace during her visit. This way there will be no chance Twilight will run into me, thus ruining your plans." Luna bowed slightly. "I truly appreciate this, big sister," she said with a faint smile. "Now, if you would please excuse me," she yawned for a second time. "I would really like to get some sleep." "Please do," Celestia smiled. She watched her sister walk out of the room before lying back down upon the couch. She pondered. What could Luna want to do with Twilight that requires such privacy? Oh, whatever. She shrugged her elegant shoulders while taking a sip from her teacup. That evening, after the sun had set and the moon had raised high in the sky, Celestia took note of a particular carriage that approached the palace gates. She was standing upon her bedroom balcony, watching with mild curiosity as Twilight Sparkle exited the carriage to be escorted to Luna's chambers. Celestia tapped her front hooves against the tiled floor of the balcony. What could those two be up to this late at night? A chuckle escaped her lips. No. I promised Luna that I would give her privacy with Twilight. There is absolutely nothing for me to be concerned about. I'm sure whatever it is that Luna needs from Twilight, it would be handled in a manner most proper." Celestia retreated to the comforts of her bedroom. She had a very long day and wanted nothing more than to catch a few winks before the time came that she would have to raise the sun. She set her tiara down upon the nightstand next to her bed, slipped into a sheer white nightie, then flopped none so gently down upon her mattress. She was about to doze off when a pair of giggling voices caught her attention. "Shh!" she heard Luna whisper. Celestia's ear perked. "Don't wake Her Majesty up!" Luna was giggling. It had been over 1,000 years since Celestia had heard Luna make such a sound. Despite having been so rudely awakened, Celestia couldn't have helped but smile upon hearing her sister so happy. "Are you sure we won't get caught?" Twilight nervously whispered. "Nonsense. Celestia is a heavy sleeper." "If you say so. I've just never snuck around the palace before." "Trust me," Luna giggled again. "This will be worth it. Follow me." Celestia listened as the girls trotted past her bedroom and up the tower. Celestia frowned. What in the sun's name could the girls be doing up there? Why, there wasn't anything above Celestia's chambers except for an old attic that had once been a library. At first, Celestia considered that Luna wanted to show Twilight some old books and scrolls, but then she remembered that the attic was empty. What could they be doing? Her curiosity got the better of her. Yes, she had promised Luna that she would stay away from Twilight, but this was just too weird for her to resist. She had to figure out just what her baby sister was up to, so as quietly as she could, she snuck out of her bedroom to follow Luna and Twilight to the attic. She found that the door to the attic was slightly ajar by the time she had reached the chamber. She tiptoed to the door, laid down, and listened to what was being said. "Are you sure this is okay with Celestia?" Twilight whimpered. "I mean, I've never snuck around like this before." "Don't worry, Twilight Sparkle." Luna was obviously doing her best to keep her normally bellowing voice to a mere whisper. "She'll never find out. This will be our little secret." "Oh, secrets," Celestia thought with a grin. "I wonder what juicy little secrets my sister has to share with Twilight Sparkle," she thought to herself. "If you say so." Twilight was quiet for a moment and then continued. "So, how do you want to start?" "All right," Luna replied. "Now, I've done this by myself several times, but never with another pony, so bear with me." Celestia blinked. "Of course, Princess." "Twilight Sparkle," Luna scolded gently. "You don't need to call me Princess when we are doing something so special together." Her voice lowered to a soft whisper, straining Celestia's ability to hear. "When we are together like this, consider me, I don't know, a friend, okay?" Twilight's voice perked right up upon hearing this. "Of course, Luna. I'm honored to be your friend." "Huzzah!" Luna exclaimed. "Okay, now I need a few seconds to set this up." Celestia heard the faint sounds of metal scraping metal. "Wow," Twilight said suddenly. "I've never seen one like that before." "Isn't it great?" Luna whispered back. "Top of the line. I just got it last week and I couldn't wait to try it out." More sounds of something being assembled. "Now, I've done this alone a few times, but you know what I've learned, Twilight? This is something best experienced with another pony. It just isn't the same when you do it alone." "I can understand that. I feel the same way." There was a pause in the conversation. "You've done this before?" Luna asked, sounding a bit disappointed. "This isn't your first time?" "No, mean, yes, I've done it before, several times, in fact. I usually have to wait until Spike falls asleep, but yes, I've done it before. But I've never used one like this. I mean, mine's just so, well, dinky compared to yours. To be honest, I'm actually quite excited to try yours out." Celestia's eyes widened. What in the name of the sun and moon was going on in that room? "Do you mean that?" Luna asked almost timidly. "Of course I do. I mean, yours is obviously fancier than mine, not to mention a lot bigger too." Luna giggled. "Well, when I saw it being advertised, I couldn't resist. You know what they say, bigger is better." Celestia's jaw dropped. "Exactly. Mine's not bad, but it doesn't always get the job done." "Well, I guarantee you, Twilight, that this will satisfy you unlike any other." The sound of heavy metal being pushed against the floor could be heard. "Now, hold still while I calibrate it." "Okay," Twilight said. A moment later, however, she squeaked in pain. "Ow! Right in my eye!" "Oh, Twilight, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. It just happened. I swear it was an accident." Twilight chuckled. "It's okay. It happens to the best of ponies. I've gotten myself in the eye quite a few times. I'm surprised that I don't need to wear an eye patch." "Twilight, you must be careful." "I can't help it. Sometimes I just get so excited." Twilight giggled softly. "I know the feeling. All right, Twilight, are you ready?" "I'm nervous. I've never done this with another pony before. I mean, I've tried to get Rainbow Dash interested, but she never gives it a chance." "That's surprising," Luna replied. "I'd always figured her to be a pony that would enjoy this." "Okay, now let's see where to go here." There was some silence, and then, Oh, wow, it's so big! Do you like it? I do, but, well, I can't really get it all in. Celestia felt her cheeks flush. Here, you need to adjust it. Let me help you. Wait, Twilight squeaked. Wait, oh, too much, too much. Sorry, let me pull back a bit. Okay, how's that? Much better, I got it all now. Wow, this is amazing. I've never experienced it like this before. I knew you would enjoy it. Shh, Twilight giggled. Luna giggled in response. How is it? Does it need more adjusting? No, I think I got it now. I just need to twist it around like this, and then push myself a bit higher, and I'm able to get what I need. Ah, there it is! Right there! That's the spot! I cannot believe it! Luna exclaimed. It's so fast! I almost can't keep up with it, Twilight chirped. This is amazing! Oh, Luna! I know, Twilight, I'm coming. Just hold on. I don't think I can. It's too fast. Celestia had heard enough. She barged into the room, eyes blazed with both embarrassment and outrage. Twilight Sparkle! Her voice boomed so loud that the walls shook. What exactly is going on in here? Twilight jumped and dove behind Princess Luna, who went from shocked to surprised to irritated. Celestia, you promised! I promised to give you your privacy, but if I knew that you two were looking at the stars? Luna scowled. She pointed her hoof at a large telescope that she had assembled in the attic. It was pointed halfway out the window, and there were 2 eyepieces built into it so each pony could look at different parts of the sky. We were watching a falling star enter the atmosphere until you came to ruin everything. Now we missed its impact. Celestia felt her white cheeks turn a bright pink. I mean to say is... She swallowed, then sighed. My apologies to the both of you. She looked to her younger sister. I should have respected your wishes and stayed out of this. As a way of apologizing, I will see to it that the Canterlot Observatory is available whenever Twilight wishes. She lowered her eyes. And for you, Luna, well... She gnawed on her lower lip. Any favor you wish from me, I shall grant it as a way of apologizing. Luna grinned. That may come in handy someday. She bowed her head. I accept. I'm sorry to have woken you up, Princess Celestia. Twilight mewed weakly. I'm sorry for ruining your evening. Celestia smiled. Please, enjoy the rest of your night. I shall retire to my room. Good night to the both of you. Good night, Princess, Twilight replied with a smile. Good night, big sister, said Luna. Celestia left the room while shaking her head. How could I have thought of such horrible things of my pupil and my sister? She retreated to her room and crawled back into her bed. Luna waited until she heard Celestia's door close before turning towards Twilight with a coy smile. So, now that she's gone, dost thou wish us to make out? Twilight returned the grin, albeit hers is a little more bashful. Okay, she chirped. And that's the end.